Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with a kind of a collective perfume haul. Some of this stuff I've bought, some of it was sent to me. My scent bird's in here. It's just stuff that I've it's just new fragrances that have come into my life over the last month or so, or month and a half about. And yeah, I just wanted to share them with you. So I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start with a bunch of Ikiryo fragrances because I've got 3 new bottles here and I could not be more over the moon to have these in my collection. So the first one I'm gonna talk about is this here. This is the new formulation of White Rabbit. It smells really, really similar to the old formulation. It's a little bit brighter. That's really all I can tell. I'm gonna need to do a comparison, like side by side. Let me know if you want a whole video where I compare the two. I can spray them both side by side and be able to compare them right there. That's really all I can tell you, is that it smells a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter, just from like my memory. It smells like White Rabbit. It's just very slightly different. It's still amazing. It's still perfection. I adore it. So that is the reformulated version of White Rabbit. Again, let me know if you want a whole video. I've also got a sample here of, this is called the Swan Maiden, and these are 2 new fragrances that are coming out soon. I probably should have checked the website before I filmed this video to let you guys know if these are out yet, but in fact, let me just do that while we're sitting here. Okay, so from what I can see, this one is called the Swan Maiden, and it is not on the website. It's amazing. It's like it's a light, clean floral. A light, clean, slightly vintage leaning, slightly soapy floral. It's got a really beautiful cleanliness to them. I've definitely worn all of these, and I love this one. The Swan Maiden is gorgeous. There just is not a Dreamhouse Ikiryo fragrance that I've smelled that I have not liked. They're just all amazing. And then he came out with another Candyman fragrance, and this one is called Candyman Blackthorn. Oh my gosh, you guys, this one is so good too. I have given this one a full wear test, and this one is a little bit, I would say, even a little bit more masculine than Candyman. So the notes on this one are Blackthorn, Jasmine, Spanish moss, honey, and Neroli, and it's beautiful. It's not as sweet as Candyman. It still has a beautiful, like, light sweetness to it, but it's not quite as sweet as Candyman. It's gorgeous. The Spanish moss in it is really, really grounding. It's just a stunning fragrance. I've given this one a full wear test too, and this one is on the website now, and it is phenomenal. So that is Candyman Blackthorn. And then I had a beautiful subscriber email me and say that she picked up a couple of fragrances during the sale and that they just really didn't work for her, and she was wondering if she could send them to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I would love to give them a happy home. I adore every fragrance. So she sent her bottles to me, and I am so grateful to have them. The first one she sent is Orange Moonshine. This is another one of my favorites. I absolutely love this perfume. This is like a sweet, boozy orange. It's like a slightly sweet, spiced, boozy orange fragrance, and it is incredible. It's so good, and it smells so good on me, so I absolutely love this fragrance. I'm so happy to have this one in my collection. And then the other one she sent is Blood Cherry Cordial, which I've only got a sample of this one. I didn't have a full bottle. So this is one of my favorites. Like, this one really is one of my favorites from the whole line. This is a gorgeous cherry fragrance. It's more of like a cherry liqueur. It's like a sweet, syrupy, almost boozy cherry. I think this one's got a little bit of chocolate in it. It's just amazing. This is an absolutely fantastic fragrance. This one, when I smell this, I really think of the house. It's like, I don't know, this is just what Dreamhouse Ikiryo smells like to me. It's amazing. It's a phenomenal fragrance. It's a grown-up cherry fragrance. It's a very sophisticated, but still very down-to-earth, just amazing cherry fragrance. It's so good. It's hard to even explain Dreamhouse Ikiryo fragrances for me, because for me these are half perfume and half art. It's more like artful fragrance. In the same way that you would wear fashion, you don't just wear these to smell good. There's so much thought and so much creativity was put into these perfumes, and they're just on a different level. So anyways, that is Blood Cherry Cordial. And then she also sent her little sample along. She sent Sugaring, which I do have a full bottle of, and I absolutely adore it. It's so good, such a good one. So that one is Sugaring. I was on eBay one night just kind of looking at perfumes like I do, and I came across a listing for 2 little vintage Victoria's Secrets perfumes. This one is Amber Romance and this one is Vanilla Lace. Sadly, they weren't super expensive. I want to say they were like, I don't know, in the $20 range for these little tiny partials because they are vintage. And I knew I was really taking a chance with these, knowing that they probably were not going to be, I don't know, knowing that they probably weren't great. Yeah, these are definitely both off. You can spray them on skin, and once the kind of off part burns off, you get the scent, which is great. So you can spray it on your arm, and like after about 5 minutes or so, the vintage Vanilla Lace will come through, or the vintage Amber Romance will come through. But yeah, whoever was selling these probably should not have sold them because they're both off. I kind of like having them in my collection just for the bottles. So just for the nostalgia of it, I kind of just like having the bottles. So I'm not like super upset because they weren't very expensive, and I just love the nostalgia of the bottles. They make me happy. So yeah, these are 2 little vintage Victoria's Secret. I'll see if I can get my camera to focus on the Vanilla Lace one. I loved the Vanilla Lace scent. It's so amazing. They brought it back a couple of different times, kind of reformulated, but it's never been the same since, you know, the original. So anyways, those are those. And then I recently did a swap with Larive, who is the lady that sends me all of the genre perfume samples. I sent her a bottle of perfume, and she sent a full bottle of the genre Parfums Mello Vanillo, which I was super excited about. She's kind of got the like lowdown on how to get perfumes. I think if you email the owner and ask for a bottle, or ask to be able to purchase a bottle of something that isn't listed on Etsy or on the website that you know they make, I think he will like sell you a bottle. And that might be how she got this, because I know people are going to be like, how did you get that? It's not on Etsy and it's not on their website. I think that's how she got it, is by emailing. But this is a 50 ml bottle, and I am so happy to have it because I adore this perfume. It is amazing. It smells so stinking good. It's like it's just like a yummy, it's like a yummy, sugary, almost like a burnt sugar vanilla fragrance, and I adore it. It smells so good. I've never smelled the original fragrance. It's a clone of some niche, like niche fragrance. I'll have it on the screen for you. I've never smelled the original one, but this, I know genre makes just fantastic clones, so I know that this is a good clone. I mean, yeah, they make phenomenal clones. This one smells so incredible. I love it. So thank you, Larive. I love this so much. I'm so happy to have it. So anyways, that is genre Parfums Mello Vanillo. I feel very special to have a full bottle of that. Okay, the Scentbird that I got this month, I told you guys I have been putting all of these like niche fragrances in my queue because I want to grab, you know, I want to grab all of these expensive niche fragrances. That's what I use Scentbird for, is expensive niche fragrances. So I got another Memo perfume, and this is Memo Tamarindo. This one is so good. I don't know, I've been really like hesitant with Memo fragrances. I don't know why I haven't really been interested in Memo too much, but this one is stunning. So this one is bergamot, cardamom, mandarin orange, pineapple, jasmine, coconut, tuberose, peach, ylang-ylang, patchouli, vanilla, and benzoin. It does smell like a very slightly fruity, like light beach fragrance. I love it. It's a totally different take on a beach fragrance, which is why I love it so much. It does kind of smell like the beach, but not like any other beach fragrance you've smelled. I just really like it. So yeah, that's my third Memo fragrance in a row. I think I've gotten all the Memo fragrances that they offer at this point, and yeah, I'm super stoked to have them all. I don't know, I may end up with full bottles of some, I may not, but I'm just glad to have an 8 ml decant in my collection that I didn't have to pay an arm and a leg for from a decant website. So anyways, that is Memo Tamarindo. Okay, and then lastly, I found both of these at Walmart. They were both on the clearance aisle, and these are Good Kind Pure fragrances. They claim to be clean fragrances. They're not tested on animals, and they are vegan. I don't know how clean they are. They look pretty clean. They don't have a huge ingredients list on them. They've only got a handful of ingredients. But yeah, so, and the one that I bought, I picked up the one that was vanilla something, and I didn't love it. It didn't smell good on me, but it was a strong perfume. It was like a good, strong perfume. So I was like, I'm just gonna grab these. This one was $5 and this one was $7. So I was like, for 12 bucks, I'm gonna grab these 2 bottles of perfume. If all else fails, I end up decluttering them. It's not a big deal. So this one is called Wild Peony, and this one says notes of peony and pink grapefruit glimmer against a soft trail of sandalwood and tonka. I love this one. This one, I love the pretty little bottle it comes in, and this just smells good. It's a peony perfume. It's light. I mean, this one is more like a body spray, and I will probably use it like a body spray. I will probably fly through this little bottle because it is more like a body spray, but I love it. It's a light, kind of sweet, fresh, clean, floral. Super easy to reach for, just a really easy breezy floral perfume. It's gorgeous. I really, really like this one. So that is a Good Kind Pure Wild Peony. And then the other one that I picked up is this one called Iris Petals, which I was super excited about this one because I love iris. And this one it says whipped iris petal and lush nectarine blossom accords with a warm background of fig and soft amber woods. So I was super excited about the iris fig combination in this one. This one is so good, you guys. Oh my gosh, this one is good. This one is an absolute beast too. It lasts forever. I haven't given it a good full wear test yet, but I sprayed it up and down one of my arms, like, you know, like a really good 5 or 6 sprays on one arm just to get a feeling of how it was gonna wear on me, of what it smelled like. And that arm smelled like that perfume for 6 hours easily. I have a feeling that this would last all day. When it dries down, it kind of starts to smell a little bit like Ariana Grande Cloud. It's kind of got that cloud scent profile, but it's got this really beautiful, sweet iris note that I really, really love. It was definitely $7 well spent, for sure. Out of the two, this is the one I would recommend. Like, if you were gonna, you know, if you guys go to your Walmart and you see any of these on clearance and you wanna pick one up, definitely go for the Iris Petals one over the Wild Peony, because you're gonna get your money's worth with this one. This one actually performs well, and it smells so good. It does smell kind of slightly like Ariana Grande Cloud, but it's really, really nice. It's lighter. It's not nearly as sweet as Cloud. And it's just a nice one. It's just a nice little perfume. So that is Good Kind Pure Iris Petals. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are a bunch of, that's kind of a little collective perfume haul, things that have come into my collection over the past month or so. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.